Hello and welcome to our latest patch breakdown video. This time we'll talk about Sagat. Sagat's Street Fighter V history is a bit troubled as he has the stigma of being too fair of a character. As such, many players didn't consider him quite as powerful as others, but even last patch I believe he was far from being a low tier. Regardless, let's see what Capcom had in store for him this patch. Crouching Medium Punch got a bit of a bigger hitbox forward. This will help him with consistency during combos and counter poking as well. Crouching Medium Kick has less pushback on hit. As such, it should be easier to combo into Fireball from range. Sagat's Standing Heavy Kick is one of his main tools, both on the ground and for anti-airs. It received a very interesting change. The first attack can now be special cancelled. This, in conjunction with a hitbox buff, damage and stun distribution, will make the first hit attack more effective. What this means in practice is that Sagat can use it as an effective counter poke, as the hitbox of the first attack is surprisingly low to the ground. It also forces stand, letting you combo into EX high Tiger Shot even when hitting low pokes. It can also be used to juggle opponents in the air, both as an anti-air or in juggle combos. Sagat can get some big damage if he wants to spend meter here. Sagat's Light Tiger Uppercut got a couple of small changes. It will now have less forward movement during the first 3 frames and more during the 4th. The reason for this change is because Tiger Uppercut used to whiff sometimes when executed as a crosscut on opponents crossing you up. Now it hits cross-ups much more consistently. However, it can still go through opponents at some ranges, especially if done a little bit too early. In these situations, it's best to use Sagat's normal anti-airs instead. The Kara version of the DP remains the same to maintain consistency in combos and punish scenarios. The Heavy Tiger Uppercut now has a bigger hitbox forward for the first 2 frames. This will help Sagat score punishes from surprisingly far away, as well as helping with consistency in combos again. The Medium Tiger Knee, specifically the V-Skill 2 version, knocks the opponent's back a bit less now. This will help Sagat land combos, as it is now the version that leads into the XDP most consistently from many different starters. Sagat's Heavy Tiger Knee got a very specific juggle potential increase, only for the Kara version off of his step kicks. This gives him some extra combo opportunities where before he might have had to use meter, or select a different V-skill. This ties in nicely with the next change. Sagat can now cancel his EX Tiger Shots into Tiger Cannon, his V-Trigger 1. This attack now also has better juggle potential so that it can be used in new combos. And the newly buffed Heavy Kara Tiger Knee will help Sagat extend these combos for extreme damage. Finally, his V-Trigger 2 got a buff of its own. Tiger Rush, which is the knee bash attack, can now be cancelled into special moves on hit. This allows Sagat to combo out of it without having to spend additional V-Gauge. Now this V-Trigger can score some respectable extra damage from most of Sagat's confirms, even from his lights. This is it for Sagat's changes. He only got buffs, so Sagat players have hardly anything to complain about with this patch. It'll be interesting to see if more players are going to pick him up for tournaments, as he appears to be a much more solid choice now. Sagat's damage was always quite high, but now there are some real opportunities for crazy combos, which will hopefully help him score comebacks more easily, as that was one of the areas in which he was lacking the most. What do you guys think of his changes? Let me know in the comment section. We're hard at work to make more patch note breakdowns, so stay tuned to the channel for more content in the future.